Good morning, guys. So it's been a few weeks, I guess, since I put a video out. As you see by the title of this video, we are going to start working on fencing. This is something that has been, a goal for a long time, to get the main area of our house and yard fenced in so that the dogs can roam free, I guess. So that's what this video is going to be about. I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe and like. So vocal. All right, guys. So I just want to start out by saying Happy New Year to everyone. I hope that everyone had good holiday, good New Year. Hopefully you got to spend some time with family if that was possible. Wasn't for me, unfortunately. My wife and I were hoping to go to the mainland to visit our kids, but we were not really able to do that. So maybe this year, now that the COVID vaccine is out, things will get a little bit less tense on traveling. But anyway, still Happy New Year 2021. It's a new year. Time for, hopefully a better year than this past year, which was really bad for a lot of people. So anyway, Happy New Year. So what's going to happen in this video is I have a guy who is coming to with a machine. I'm not sure if it's a skid steer or a mini excavator that he has, but it basically has a big drill on it, so a rock auger. So the first thing that we have to do is for our fencing is we need to get the post holes put in for the main posts. So for the fencing in Hawaii, if you guys are not familiar with it, the way that it's generally done is on the corners, and every 100 feet or less, you have a wood post, which is usually like a 6-inch round, even up to an 8-inch round. Some people you'll see will even use like telephone pole size posts. You could use 4x4s, you could use, metal ones if you had the money to do that. Like when you start getting into steel fencing, it gets more expensive, obviously. So basically those supports are put on the corners, and like I said, every 100 feet, and then in between you use T-posts, and then you string up what is considered, for us it's going to be hog fencing is what they call it, which is basically what is around the front of our house right now, which is kind of the temporary fencing for the dogs. We are going to continue with that same type of fencing all the way around. So basically what the guy is doing today, and this is probably going to be a multi-part series of videos because obviously I'm not going to be able to finish all this today. The focus of today's video is just getting the holes drilled so that we can, set the posts with concrete. So you can see that there's a string line here on the back. I'm going to walk up here real quick and kind of show the layout. And then I also have a drawing that'll show kind of an overall view of what's going to happen. Don't mind my Kikoman socks. So anyway, we're up on the hill. You can see where I am in, relation to the house, the chicken coop, everything like that. So I've marked out some holes on the top here. So there's 2 post holes that will be here. Eventually, this is going to be a driveway coming up here. From this post over to there, there's 2 more posts. There will be a gate that's going to come across here eventually. And then down at the end of the string line, there is going to be 3 post holes. And they are basically in an L shape because this will eventually become our first paddock, which that's going to happen at a later date. That's not going to be part of this project. So basically these posts are going to go in. This is going to be the top side of our fenced in area. And the fencing is going to go from this point behind the water catchment tank, continue up into the front yard there, where you can see on the side of the house. And you probably can't see, yeah, fencing's not really showing up. It's up there. Well, you can see a little bit, I guess. So that same fencing is what's going to extend out. And then it will come across here. This is going to be fenced right now because obviously we don't have a gate yet for this. And then from this corner, the fencing is going to basically just go down to the corner of the chicken coop because this is all fenced in already, so we don't need to add fencing there. And then let me walk down here. Excuse me. Oh boy. So from here, the fencing is going to pick up from the corner of the gate here, and then it's going to continue down one side of the driveway. We are going to be getting posts set for a main gate, which is going to be down there on the driveway. There will be fencing that comes partially up on this side, and then from there it's going to cut up this hill to the front corner of the yard, which you can see the doghouse there and see the fencing that's there now. So basically it's going to come from this side of the driveway, cut up here, connect to the fence post there. It'll go around the front side of the yard to that back corner, and then that's where it's going to connect and go all the way up there. So I'll show you a little drawing now. Can I help you? Oh, such a good boy. Okay, so this is the drawing, kind of an overview, and this is basically the house, carport, shed, catchment tank. This is where the garage will be. This is the chicken coop area. Oh my gosh, fat boy. Go lay down. So this is the road out here. I know this is kind of reversed from the way we were looking at it before. And basically where all these posts are is what the guy's going to be digging today. So either side of the gate, which the gate of course is not there yet, there's going to be a larger post here for the gate. So this will be 2 and 2. So basically the way it works is all these posts you have 2 to 3, and then they're linked together by a horizontal beam. So the fence will come here, up the driveway, cut up. This is where the doghouse is. Around the front of the yard, the back. This is where the garage will be. And this is up above where I was just showing you, above the chicken coop. 2 post holes, eventually a gate, 2 more post holes, and then the 3, which this will be where the first paddock will start. And this retaining wall has to be extended all the way around this catchment tank, and then it's going to meet the fence here. And then on the other side of the chicken coop, this will either attach to the back side of that or the front side, I'm not sure yet. And then from there, the corner post of the gate, it'll come down this side of the driveway. So that is basically an overview of all the holes that are going to get drilled today. All right, so Shane is here. You can see the auger attachment there. So it's basically like a drilling jackhammer, basically for drilling holes in rock. Excited to get this project going. Not bad. That's pretty awesome. That's what it's taking me so long to dig out by hand. Don't do it. Go ahead, buy my ring. I know that's what you want to do. So thirsty. All right. Making some good progress here. Man, these things are awesome. Oh yeah. And another 3 over there. Super cool. So what I'm going to be focusing on now is going to be this run here, which is going to go from the corner of the chicken coop all the way down the right side of the driveway here to where the gate will be. This is going to be the first part, and I doubt that I'll do all this within this video, but I'll at least get the first sets of posts put in. The one for the gate's going to be a little bit more involved because I'm going to have to build a form. There's going to be a large kind of slab that's going to be poured around that one. And then I also need to dig a channel because I'm going to run a piece of conduit under the driveway between the 2 posts. So eventually when I have a gate opener there, I can run the wire underneath and not have to worry about doing that later. All right, so I have the first post, second post. They're just in the hole right now. I'm getting ready to start mixing concrete and just kind of see how much concrete it's going to take. I'm hoping that it's about a bag to a bag and a half per post. So I'll go ahead and start mixing this and then get this first post set, and then we'll go down to the next one. All right, that was about a bag and a half, which is what I was expecting. So I'm going to move down to the next one. So that's about how much is left in there. So roughly about a bag and a half. I know these will vary a little bit because I don't think they're all the exact same depth. So we'll see how it goes. Hati, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so I have 2 posts set now. This one here, that one up there, and I'm pretty much going to call it a night for that. Tomorrow I will start on, there's a set of 2 about halfway down, and then there's a single small post where the gate post will go, and then that'll be pretty much where I stop for now. And then start stringing the fencing, which I don't know if I'll show that in this video. I'm gonna have a few videos doing this because we're basically, you know, like I stated it with my drawing in the beginning of the video, gonna be doing around the whole perimeter. So yeah, tomorrow I'll continue. All right, so it's the next day. These poles are set. Concrete is hardened. I took the supports off, and as you can see, I'm setting up to do the next pair. So this, these 2 posts will actually be connected So this will be the, I guess, the strength for the tension point. So when you're doing fencing like this, which is going to be the hog fencing, or I guess any fencing, it's recommended that every 100 feet you put a wooden post or a set of wooden posts. So if it's on a straight line, you do 2 posts with a horizontal piece. If it's on a corner, it's going to be 3 posts and a 90-degree angle connected. So this will have a cross piece, and then it's going to continue down, and then where the gate is will be another 2 posts. The gate mounting post itself is bigger though, and that one will be on a different video, because once I start actually doing the gate, that'll probably be a video of its own. So I'm gonna get started on this. All right, these 2 posts are set. It's on ultra wide, so might look a little fish-eyed. Posts are set, they're leveled out. I put in this temporary cross piece just to keep them, you know, level. Both directions I have bracing. So those ones are set. Once the concrete is hardened, then I will put in the cross support, which will be the same round post that I'll have to cut to size and shape a little so that it fits, you know, on the inside there. And then it gets a bolt in from the outside on both sides, and then I will probably get some fence, it's like support wire, so it goes diagonally, and then you twist it basically to tighten it. So this is going to be like the main structure for the fence that's running along. So once I attach the fence all the way up there at the chicken coop, it will run around these posts down here, and then this is where I'll stretch it to pull it tight, then attach it, and then there will be T-posts every 10 feet to fill in the space. And then once it's attached here, I can do the same thing, because there will be 2 posts there once the gate post is put in. I can stretch it down to that point and then attach it, and then this section will be done. All right, I'm down to my last 5-inch post hole, and then this will be where the gate post is, or yeah, I guess the gate post, the 8-inch, and then across to there, and then continuing up that side will be next, I guess. That's all the further my mixer reaches, so I'm gonna have to mix it up there, then I'll roll it down and get this post set. Done. My excess concrete I poured into this hole. I know this doesn't really show up on video, but that hole's like 2 feet deep, and this is the perimeter all the way around here, so it's pretty big. I will eventually be building a form here on top of this, so it will stick up where the gate post is going to be. So it'll end up being similar to what our address post sign is, where it has the concrete block there. So that'll be the same as here. So it'll actually raise up above the ground about 6-8 inches, and then that whole thing will be concrete. So that'll be plenty sturdy to hold the gate in place and last hopefully for a long time. So this is going to sit till tomorrow, and then I'm going to start stretching the fence out. And then the last thing will be to add in T-posts. I'm not sure if all that will be in this video, because I know I'm like right around the 20-minute mark, so don't want to make it too long. Yeah, tired. All right, so as you can see, I started stringing the fence line, and right now it's not attached to anything. It's just, you know, running behind these posts. I still have not put this cross piece in, but these posts, it's still the same day that I put these in, but it's later in the afternoon, and these hardened enough that I could pull the bracing off. And then I got the fencing run all the way down there, basically with enough slack so that once the gate post is put in, it will be able to wrap around that, and then I'll be able to secure everything. But that is basically what it's going to look like. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. And then I'll just pick up on the next video. I'll most likely be starting on this side here. Or I might do the top up above the chicken coop. We'll see. Whew. So yeah, I need to go take a shower. But that's going to be it for part 1 of the fence install, perimeter fence, something like that. There was just a rainbow up here earlier, but it's already gone. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Aloha.